Hey guys, so I just want to do this short clip for you. If you're sensitive to gory stuff, just please don't watch this. So this is from Jacksonville, Florida. A woman supposedly had been being sexually abused since she was 8 years old. She is now 21 years old. She got her perpetrator to get together with her, and she got rid of him. He's deceased. I'm just going to say it like that. She left a note on his chest that says, "Pedo touches children." Now, I want you to watch this next clip. It gets gruesome, so don't watch if you can't stomach it.
The Duval County Jail, where McGrew was being held without bond, Eric.
Well, the fact that she remains held without bond here inside the jail may have a lot to do with some details about the case that we just uncovered today. In fact, we now know the murder weapon was a hammer. We also now know that the victim was found deceased with a letter on his chest, or a note on his chest that said, quote, "Pedo touches," here as in pedophile. And according to our crime and safety analyst, this case is now looking like a revenge killing. When police were called to the Cross Creek apartment complex to investigate a disturbance, they discovered the bloodied, dead body of 41-year-old Waduta Woodley. He was on the ground in front of apartment 207 in building 200, an apartment that belonged to 21-year-old Journee McGrew. According to police, Woodley had a written note on his chest that read, "Pedo touches children." The note appeared to be written in ink from a green highlighter. Police ordered McGrew out of her apartment, and as she was being detained, she reportedly asked if Woodley was still alive. Police later obtained a warrant to search her apartment. Police say that when they entered this apartment, they found a trail of blood leading from the doorway all the way to the bathroom, but that's not all they discovered. Other evidence collected inside McGrew's apartment included a bloody metal hammer, a bloody bathroom sink drain, bloody clothing, and a notebook along with a green highlighter. According to McGrew's arrest report, she initially told investigators that Woodley had been sexually grooming her since she was 8 years old and had sexually assaulted her multiple times. The report goes on to say she messaged him on the night of July 1st, stating that she had been sexually fantasizing about him and regretted treating him poorly. That night, she reportedly invited Woodley to her apartment. McGrew told police that by 1 o'clock the next morning, Woodley pressured her to have sex and that she denied him and asked him to leave. McGrew told police that as they were exiting the room toward the front entrance, she grabbed a hammer and hid it behind her back. McGrew said that when they got to the front door, Woodley grabbed her in a non-forceful manner, and that's when she began to hit him in the head and face with the hammer. When police asked McGrew if she had invited Woodley over with plans to kill him, her response was redacted from the arrest report. News for Jack's crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney says JSO has a policy of redacting murder confessions and arrest reports before a defendant has their opportunity to have his or her day in court.
Idea of bringing him over there and telling him that she's fantasized about him was the ruse to get him there, and then the night progressed and you know, it ended with his murder.
It's unclear if McGrew's story about being sexually groomed and assaulted by Woodley is true. Hackney says if they are proven to be true, then this is a revenge murder case. Now, Hackney went on to say that if you are ever a victim of sexual assault or abuse, even if it happened when you were a minor, you still need to report it. He says that taking matters into your own hand will only result in you going to prison if convicted of murder. Now, in this case, McGrew was charged with second-degree murder, but Hackney believes that based on some of the statements that she made that are in that arrest report, that prosecutors may see this as a premeditated act and upgrade her charge from second-degree murder to first-degree murder. Reporting live from outside the Duval County Jail, Eric Albanier, Channel 4, the local station.
So what do you guys think about this? Like, this woman had been being sexually abused by this man since she was 8 years old. And we know the system. You know, these people get let out. These people get let out of jail. So you could tell by her question, is he dead? She wanted to know. He was gone. He could never hurt her ever again. And I'm sure she doesn't care if she's in jail for the rest of her life, just as long as that man can never hurt her. But I don't agree that it's right to do something like that. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.